And we are live! Ladies and gentlemen, non-binary friends, welcome to the closing ceremonies of Invictus Con 2025. Woo! That's right. It has sadly come to an end. We have had 3 amazing days filled with role-playing games, hangouts, artist streams, artist alley,
panels, costume contests, everything you could ever want from an in-person convention. But this one was from your own house.
That's right. You didn't have to, set up a booth like you were selling art in the the.
No one had to pay $45 for parking.
That's right. You didn't have to take transit to get down here. It was all in the comfort of your own home. And man, it has been such a blast. We had, personally speaking, an amazing time at the Great Old Ones Hangout on Friday night.
So fun.
At the Shamers stream on 6 o'clock on Saturday night, where we played games and chatted. And
were you on the Minecraft server at all?
I jumped on the Minecraft server a little bit. I watched a bunch of the panels, including the one this morning, the crafting panel. With
Very cool.
So cool. A huge shout out to them for being up at 4 a.m. So, remember, there are ways that you can help support, which is go to these amazing artists and creators links, their storefronts, and buy some stuff. The stores are still going to be open a little bit.
Till 9 p.m. tonight, we are going to have the Artist Alley open. So if you have not yet had a chance, you're just too busy to go to the Artist Alley and check out everyone's booths, you still have time. There's going to be about 5 hours left of arty goodness.
Yes. And that's when I'm going to be going in and,
You're going to sweep up the leavings?
Sweep up the leavings.
Yes.
The discounts. No,
Harlan's going to sweep up the entire convention floor. So.
No, I don't want to. But in true fashion, the weekend has been filled with a bunch of amazing moments that I know you have all had. And a lot of you have been throwing them into the quotes.
Yes.
What are some of the quotes that we've had so far?
Well, I wanted to take a second to highlight just some of the fun, special moments that people have had. For example, Starlight saying, I have been experimenting more with arson. And Danny saying, spooky or not, kill it with fire. I guess there's a fire theme.
Fire kills everything.
Toast that toad from the players in Lost and Found Fane of the Frog.
Nice.
And when a door creaked open, Maestro said, I tell the door to shut up.
I mean, listen, the games this weekend have been a blast. I have no doubt whatsoever. And from the pieces that I've seen people reacting, it's been super, super memorable. So I'm so glad that we got to do this. But it's not over just yet. Some amazing people were contributing to the costume contests this year. The costume contests consisted of Best Arthur, Best Dice Shame, Best John, Best Jouch, Best Malevolent / Call of Cthulhu Universe, Expanded Universe, and Best Marvin. Now, you might be confused about a few of these. We'll talk to them as we go through them. But I want to do some announcements. We have our top runners up, our top 3. And we're going to be announcing the winners here live and showing you what they look like. But before you get too worried that you didn't participate, the winner gets an emoji on the server. There's no cash prizes because, of course, the convention's all free. So without further ado, let's do an easy one first. There's only one submission for Best Dice Shame this year. Understandable.
That doesn't make it any worse.
No.
That just means that it's the best of the best, and everyone else saw it, and they were like, oh, I couldn't
Definitely
possibly.
not any worse. Just you competed and you won in your own category, which is awesome. So I used to have a drum roll on this thing. Whoa.
Sorry.
Are you okay?
She's good.
Are you okay?
Ray, can you stop, please? You wanna
I don't have a drum roll, but the winner for Best Dice Shame this year goes to the one and only Nikki.
Yay!
With their red cosplay. Nikki is, of course, a big fan of the show, and we are a big fan of Nikki. So Nikki is the winner of the Dice Shame. Congratulations.
Congrats, Nikki.
Yeah, it was a good one.
Mm-hmm.
While people are looking at that, I can add my drum roll to my...
I like how red is an assassin in Dice Shame.
Whoa, spoilers.
And this is clearly a very thematic assassin-y type shot.
Very clearly a thematic assassin-y type
It
shot.
doesn't really give away too much about Red's character because Red is kind of a goofball.
What are you talking about?
This is him in his like
there, I think I got the drum roll. So.
In kill mode.
Assuming the sound effects are even working, because I don't know.
But... I don't know. Can you guys hear a drum roll? Let us know.
It could be a long one, actually, but whatever.
Good.
Oh, yes. Marimo says. Perfect. Okay. Next up, what should we do next? You pick the category. Oh, no, I have to, because I only have half of them loaded.
Oh.
Best Arthur. Listen, we've been waiting a long time to see our best Arthur. The top 3 contenders were I don't have titles for these. I kind of feel like I want to say them, but like
no, don't share who it is because that's cheating.
Arthur on the Bridge.
Well,
I'll take a second to soak that in.
Oh, Marie likes that one.
Marie, do you like that one?
She's nodding. You like that, Arthur? Yeah.
Good. Then we have Arthur a la season 5. Just take that off. I really love the Yorick skull on this one.
Phenomenal.
And Arthur at the beach. And the winner is...
Drumroll.
In first place, we have Shine EXE with what I'm dubbing Arthur on the Beach.
Yay! Thank you, Shine. Great job.
Great job. Are you gonna clap?
He does deserve a day at the beach.
Marie, you gonna clap?
Marie, can you clap, please?
Clap. Yay! Too much food.
She's eating raisins.
So congratulations. Those are gonna remove these from the studio now so I can add more.
Fabulous job.
Those were our best Arthur and best Dice Shame. What do we want to do next? Best John. Next up in the category of best John, 3 wonderful cosplays. And I should say this. I should have given the names, but it was Absolute Kelly Behavior was the covered bridge art, and Soup is Good was the season 5. And I should say, amazing cosplays. I love Soup is Good's little Yorick skull, and I love Kelly's glove with the nails on it and stuff like that too. We should be talking more about the art, but we're figuring it out as we go along. So next up, best John. So first up, we have what I'm calling John holding tiny Arthur.
Aww. I love the face paint.
We'll do the loves as we're going along. I love the face paint, and I love the eyes under the hat brim.
Very cool.
It's very cool. Next up, we got John in shadow.
Very cool.
We'll call.
Love the long hair styling.
It's also, this one benefits because it's a very good photo. Like it's well taken. It's like a cool angle.
The lighting's really nice too.
And finally, I'll call it Broken Face John. That's right. 3 very, very cool takes. Very Phantom. Yes, I agree. Very Phantom of the Opera.
John does give me Phantom energy a little bit.
Yeah, because he's a ghost.
I love this photo's drama.
Yes, very dramatic. And I like the door in the background too. All right. And without further ado, the winner for the Invictus 2025 Best John goes to Drake, who is John in shadow.
Yay! Can you clap, please? Clap, 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 clap.
She doesn't clap for anybody.
There we go. She clapped.
Well done, Drake. Very, very cool. I'm going to add some more pictures while Jo riffs for a second.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, everyone, this is Marie. Marie, say hi.
Hi.
Hi, baby.
She's waving at Harlan.
Hi. Yeah, you love Daddy. Can you blow me a kiss? Mwah. Mwah. Go mwah.
Hopefully her eating isn't too loud on the mic for everybody.
Hi.
Hi, baby.
No, don't.
You got to keep talking though, because I just got to pull these.
Absolutely. It's been.
Oh, no. Shit.
What?
Okay, never mind. I'll add them after.
Spoiler.
Next up, we're gonna do Best Call of Cthulhu Malevolent crossover, because that one just showed up. First up, we are going with this, which I'm calling Kane in the Tub.
I think Kane definitely bathes clothed.
100%. Because the clothes are like part of him.
Oh, certainly. They're like a
100%.
layer of flesh.
Yeah. Next up for that, we have a Faroverse spin.
Fun.
Love this one. Love the makeup. And I do want to say, a lot of these have multiple photos. So if you like these, make sure you go to the costume contest and look at all the other angles. I just kind of picked one that was the easiest representation of kind of the entire. But a lot of them have some amazing shots in them. So check those out. And
go and get those ones.
This one, which is
that's a Yorick.
Yorick.
I believe that we have a Yorick.
I mean, undoubtedly Yorick.
How cool is that? Come on.
I mean, this one is phenomenal.
Look at the chains, and the teeth, and the bugs.
Yeah.
So amazing.
All right. So those are the Malevolent Call of Cthulhu sort of crossover universe ones. And the winner is... I am doing it wrong.
I know, but I need to help.
I didn't want you to.
I'm helping it.
I don't actually know how to pronounce his name, but I'm going to say Izora with the Faroverse one.
Yay!
Listen, these are so cool. Especially, I mean, the Rotten Little Flea one, phenomenal, blew my mind. And the other one was, I should say, the Yorick was the Rotten Little Flea.
Yes.
And the Kane bathtub was by Drake.
But I gotta say, this Faro. This Faro makes my heart happy.
Yes.
Makes me excited for a possible universe where Faro is alive, and I love the expression and the posture and everything. So just great job.
Yes. Fantastic job. Well done. Next up, we got, let's say Best Marvin for the end.
Okay.
The Jouch category.
Best Jouch.
Best Jouch. What is Jouch? Joe and I spooky stream pretty often, and we like to invite you into our virtual household. And we played a game that had a jean-covered couch in it.
For some reason, it became a lasting joke
that it was going to be a Jouch. So this is jean-covered couch.
Everyone who watches the spooky stream is on a Jouch.
First up, we got the cool Jouch. 2 thumbs up.
Come on. I love it. This is the Jouch you need in your house.
This is the Jouch you need.
This is the Jouch you
This one is
need.
hashtag Jouch life.
That's right.
Next up, we got what I'm calling the Jouch head with the jean-covered popcorn. The
Jopcorn, as it were. It's Jouch and Jouch byproducts.
Yeah.
I believe. Yes.
Jouchcorn.
Jopcorn.
Finally, we got
with
just jean-covered.
Jean.
With I love the jeans on the feet too.
Jean legs.
Jean
jegs. Jacket.
And without further ado, the winner of the Best Jouch goes to Rotten Little Flea for the Jopcorn.
Yay, Rotten Little Flea!
This is also part of the factor, because it was almost like with Rotten Little Flea, you were like, well, which category do you win in? And then it kind of makes it all kind of feel like a scale. You know what I mean? So Rotten Little Flea's Jopcorn was phenomenal. Totally deserved to be a winner.
Congratulations. I mean, it says on the side with extra denim.
Yeah. I'm assuming. It's so good.
I believe it does.
And finally, the last category, the Best Marvin category. Who's Marvin? Marvin is a longtime viewer and friend of the stream, and he's weird. So a lot of people put their weird hat on, and it worked. First up, we have this one, which I call Flower Marvin.
Beautiful.
Which Flower
Subtle.
Marvin is coming from the flowers, so it's perfect.
Subdued, reserved.
Artful.
Yes.
Then we have what I like to call Midsummer Marvin.
Expressive, jubilant.
Literal. And finally, oops, that was link video file, not video file. We have Marvin by Starlight, I'm calling it for some reason, which is just
unhinged,
eclectic, What?
Wild.
Wild and free. And without further ado, the winner of the best Marvin goes to Scotty, Starlight, Ren, Lambda, and Faye for Marvin by Starlight.
Congratulations. This really captures the spirit of Marvin because
he's everywhere.
He is all. He sees all.
This one had to go with everything because look, first off, it's got everything in there. We've got Eat Tall Burgers. We've got Invictus Con. We have a collaboration. We have pictures of Marvin pointing at his own shirt.
There's some feet gloves in there.
It is all. This one, I think, to me, won not just because it honors Marvin, but because it understands Marvin.
Correct.
Like it learned about Marvin in order to fulfill its purpose.
It became Marvin.
It was a deep cut Marvin. So there you have it. Again, the winners, we have the best Marvin goes to Scotty. The Faroverse goes to Exora. We have the Drake is the best John. Nikki is the best Dice Shame. Shine EXE is the best Arthur.
And once again, your gifts are custom emojis on the server.
Yes.
Please log tickets so that we can get that process started.
Pending approval.
Pending approval.
Could be a butt.
Could be a butt.
Have to be a cute butt. But yes, there we are. Look at all these wonderful comments. Kane, the
Look
beloved,
at them all.
Cute, too likable for some people to stand. And then, Maria's there. Professional baby. Hashtag boy life. Man, what a weekend. What a weekend.
It's been good.
It's been good. It's been great. It wouldn't be anything without a few people that we do have to mention.
Should we talk about that now?
Yeah, now is the time to say thank you. So first and foremost, an overwhelming, love-filled, exuberant thank you to the one and only Ash, who has been not just a pillar of this community, or I was going to say not just a pillar of this convention, but a pillar of this community for years now. Ash is the one behind the scenes doing all the hard work. They are organizing the
Artist Alley,
the
GMs,
the games, the Warhorn,
opening all of the channels on the Discord,
kicking that asshole that was being a jerk,
making sure that everyone is safe and taken care of, posting silly jokes throughout the whole weekend to make sure that everyone's laughing.
World
so cool. I heard that stream was amazing last night.
I was streaming at the time. But
Ash, you have been for years the reason that Invictus Con continues to be a thing for people to enjoy. Yes. And without you, no one would be here enjoying it. So thank you so much.
Huge round of applause.
Yeah. You are Yay! I hope if anyone has seen Ash around this weekend, you have said thank you because they deserve to hear it from everybody.
Second on the list is Ren. Ren has done a phenomenal job at not just helping organize and keeping me on top of stuff, being like, hey, Harlan, we need the artwork, but also playing host, friend, and interviewee to the amazing panels that we had this weekend, playing in games, organizing games. They are going to crash hard after this, and they deserve it.
Deservedly so.
So much so. They have been absolutely phenomenal. Ren is, again, been a dear friend now for years, and we're so lucky to know them and to have them be a part of this community. Make sure you check out Ren's Substack. Make sure you check out Ren's Artist Alley. They have some really cool stuff, some CDs and some other sort of services that you can kind of purchase. And also, they're a novelist. Check out Strangers on the Shore. You can find it on Amazon. Strangers on the Shore, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I just got to make sure. I don't have my glasses on, so I can't read the title from here, but it is right there.
Strangers on the Shore.
And you can check it out wherever you enjoy books. It's a wonderful way to help support. So thank you, Ren.
Yes.
Next up to thank is the panelists. The panelists this weekend were phenomenal. We had Ruth Ann Reed, aka Trin, who is also a novelist. Check out her amazing novels. We had Megan Lloyd, who's an animator and artist. You can find links to them as well. We had on the Mad Libs panel, we had Danny, Rotten Little Flea, Stuff and Such,
Pinch of Peppers.
All 4 have artist alleys, I believe.
Yes.
All 4 of those do. Yes. So you can check out each of them, help support, help spread the word.
And then today we had Demelza.
Nerdbird Studios. Go buy a plushie. Let's get Demelza enough work to last her the year if we can. I want to see pre-orders for John plushies, Arthur plushies. I bought myself a Kane plushie. Might even buy more. We'll see. There's so many cool things out there that people have made and created. And, you know, Jo and I were talking this morning over breakfast. Not breakfast, it was lunch. It's been a weird day.
It's been a day.
We were talking about how Invictus Con obviously it's a huge amount of work for Ash and a huge amount of work for Ren and, you know, a huge amount of work for us. But, man, are we so thankful that we can have a place yearly where artists who yeah, baby, that's right, where artists can come in one place and not have to pay that overhead fee for a booth and hopefully sell more and do more work and make more connections in a virtual space. You know, if Invictus Con only ended up being just that for the artists, I think it is well worth it. Obviously, Malevolent is our kind of biggest IP, and we would be nowhere near as big as we are right now without the artists. 90% of people that come to Malevolent come from the art. So a sincere and heartfelt thank you, not just to the panelists, but to all the artists that are making Malevolent art. It is amazing.
Absolutely.
And to Stuff and Such who's making Dice Shame art. Stuff and Such is a single pillar holding up an entire community of Dice Shame art. So I hope Stuff and Such continues Dice Shame. And,
absolutely.
And I'm teasing. There are other obviously Dice Shame artists as well too, but I always think it's funny because Stuff and Such is such a vocal positive force, and it was so lovely to see them on the Mad Lib.
Now listen, towards the end of a convention, there is a tendency to start to feel a little bit like glum, a little blue, because the weekend has been so fun. We've had the opportunity to hang out with so many cool people. Like the con must end, and with that comes some sad feelings. But I want to say this community runs year round, so you are not going to be without your friends. Additionally, the panels are going to be video on demand. So if you miss them this weekend, you can go back. You can rewatch them as many times as you want. If you need a little bit of someone talking the advice that you need to hear. And Malevolent, you can listen to whenever you want. So you got that as well. Marie's just chatting.
But yes, post-con blues is real. Take it easy. Take some time away. In fact, the first convention we ever run, the blues were so real that the fans started another convention, Brood Fest, which I don't think is around anymore.
Nope.
And I'm happy for it because to me, I mean, nothing against Brood Fest, but I love doing this once a year. It feels special. It feels unique. It's kind of like if you go on 7 vacations a year, it doesn't really feel like a vacation. But if you do it once a year, it kind of has that kind of moment where people come out in droves to support the artists, where they come out to listen to the panels, where they come out to play games.
Yes. If you are interested in keeping Invictus Con alive, some people were asking me throughout the weekend, how can we help next year? I will say probably the best way to do that is after the con is over, probably tomorrow or later on this week, maybe shoot Ash a mention in one of the channels and just ask, and then they'll probably put you on some kind of a list, and we'll reconvene several months from now. But letting us know that you have skills that you're willing to put into the fray to make this thing bigger and better than ever is always going to be welcome. What else do we want to talk about? Oh, again, if you want to continue to enjoy the Artist Alley far beyond 9 p.m. tonight, go ahead and find these fantastic artists on social media. Find them on Blue Sky. Give them a follow. Figure out if they're on Tumblr. Are they releasing stuff on YouTube? Go to where they release their work and follow them and shout them out places where you post about art to make sure that the community continues to grow and that these fantastic artists continue to get love for their amazing work.
I believe I mentioned it yesterday or today about having a Blue Sky like join all group for the artists, and I saw someone go, I'm gonna make that, and they might have. And if they did,
if they did,
check out the artists,
post it,
check out the Invictus Con. Check out the chat right now and close the ceremonies, because if someone made that, they'll post it right now.
Luna said, I am making a blue sky list.
Okay. So there you go. But yeah, very cool. And I'm excited to follow everybody. But yeah, listen, just because it's over doesn't mean it's not coming back, and doesn't mean that we have to feel bummed out. Take some time for yourself, hydrate, sleep in tomorrow, and listen, the memories are never going to fade. You get to talk ad nauseum to all the new friends you made, to all the new games that you have in your arsenal, to all the new experiences you've had. And next year is going to be more of the same, bigger and better, hopefully, as we always try to be. But yeah, and overwhelmingly, the reason this convention started was because of necessity, because a lot of conventions shut down during the COVID pandemic. But it was, in a way, Jo and I saying thank you to the patrons. There's a lot of things we try to do throughout the convention, especially, that say thank you to the people who make this possible. I have the privilege to wake up every day and write Malevolent and edit Dice Shame and watch the baby when she needs it. And that is because of all of the patrons. So another easy way to say thank you is to join our Patreon. Again, we did a private Great Old Ones chat on Friday night. That was like 2 hours. We did a private, what?
I'm just telling the patrons.
Oh yeah, they can't say stuff.
Yeah.
We did a private 2-hour stream for the Shamers last night. All of the patrons got early access in sort of a tier to the game, so they could access all those. And genuinely, it's a small way to say thank you, but what the patrons have given us over the years, not just financially, but in the belief in that they trust that what I'm doing with the story and what Joe's doing with Dice Shame and all this kind of stuff is there. So overwhelmingly, more than everybody else, thank you to the patrons.
Absolutely.
And yeah, please consider joining us, supporting us on Patreon. It's patreon.com/theinvictusstream, probably. I've never really checked.
I believe it is.
What are you doing there? Okay. So yeah, definitely.
Queen posted some post-con stuff. She recommends adding the Invictus Con role in the server for updates on the 2026 con.
Yeah, it could be.
Mentioning that the Artist Alley is open until 9 p.m. That Malevolent Quiplash will be hosted on the general stage right after the closing ceremonies.
Okay.
Ash is going to be hosting an Among Us game. That there's a card by Moon, and that Queen will be streaming all of the VOD content on this server next weekend for those who didn't get to join. And then she also posted your link tree, which has your Patreon link as well as link to your Ko-Fi if anybody wants to support sort of in like a one-shot way. I'm just going to pin that to this channel.
Yeah, the link tree has kind of everything that we've been working on, more or less all the time. It should be pretty up to date.
Yep.
I might have to remove Twitter from there or something because I don't go Twitter anymore. Also, on a personal note, obviously, I make Malevolent. Joe makes Dice Shame. You can follow us on Blue Sky. My handle on Blue Sky is Malevolent Cast. Follow that. You can follow Joe personally at Joe_Scope on Blue Sky. The Leary Valley, the Liri Valley, all one word on Blue Sky is my personal Blue Sky, so you can follow us there. Instagram, my public is the Harlan Guthrie, all one word. Joe's is Joe Phallic, all one word. Although you should probably change that.
I should. Yeah.
The Malevolent Cast is, I think it's just Malevolent Cast or the Malevolent Cast on Instagram. We pretty much only use Instagram and Blue Sky. Twitter can go fuck itself. It's done. I don't give a shit. Fuck that Nazi place. And beyond that, the Discord is kind of the most active place that you can be. That's it. Right? That's it.
We did it.
Yeah.
To those of you who were enjoying Minecraft and who are not patrons, your access is going to be revoked by the end of tonight, unfortunately.
Yes.
But an easy way to remain part of the server is just to go ahead and sign up to the Patreon at the $5 a month level or higher, and that will give you access year-round. You can enjoy the amazing stuff that people have built there.
It's true. And there's Ash, and there's Ren.
Yeah.
And this shouldn't be awesome.
Thanks again to Ash. Thank you again to Ren. Thank you to all of our mods and community helpers.
I mean, that's a whole another list of people too, but they deserve it.
Yeah. Because we needed a lot of community moderation. I mean, we didn't need a lot of it, but
I mean, Scotty, Merrick, Smoon, Yami,
Tony, Haley, Faye, Seer of Time,
all the cultists.
Yep.
Well, they're not called cultists anymore. What are they called?
Community helpers.
Community helpers.
That's right.
Thank you to everybody.
Thank you.
There's so many people to thank. Flea, KM, Fish, Moon, Seer of Time, Toynette, all of the people who helped. Marie,
April,
thank you to Marie.
Queen.
You did good.
You did good, Marie. Good job.
You did fine.
She's okay.
Yeah.
That's all I got.
That's all I got. Ladies and gentlemen, non-binary friends, have an amazing rest of your Sunday.
Thank you for making Invictus Con 2025 amazing.
Be kind to yourself tonight. Order some food. Do something that makes you feel excited.
Take a nice hot bath.
Yeah. Let your mind rest before going to bed. Wind down. Wake
Drink
up
a
Monday
sparkly
morning.
water.
Yeah. That is it from us. And until next year, we will see you around the table.
Good night,
so long,
everybody.
my friends.
Bye.